Still going live for the 50 people that watch me, if that. It's for you. It's for you diehards. You know, maybe I don't put out anything interesting. Oh wells, I guess, right? Because I mean, I've just been covering usually like topics of the day, topics of the week, topics of maybe even the month in news and politics. So if it's out there, if it's happened, I've pretty much covered it. A lot of times I try to, I don't know what my blend is. I feel like a lot of times I try to tell what the story is, then I pounce. Maybe I'm pouncing all the way through telling what the story is or the news is. But yesterday's video, I mean, I don't say all this stuff in the video about how bad the economy is, how we're just, continuously being lied to. Shit's not getting better. We're giving more money away to other countries. Bro, because that's affected me at the ground level. To move away from Vegas and be away from Vegas and all its bullshit is awesome, right? But slowly, the prices of everywhere else are creeping up. Maybe not to the totality of what the prices are in Vegas now, but definitely to the prices of stuff when I left from Vegas. Stuff creeping up. Home prices, all out, which I've discussed. Man, I swear, people in a hurry so early in the morning, and they're so willing to do dumb, dangerous shit. It's just like unbelievable. It's like it's too early for that, man. Be dangerous later on in the day. I forget why I was starting this little chat here, but it only got a little space where I have reception here. But tonight they'll do a State of the Union, and it'll be all fluff. It'll be all just made up stuff about how great and how booming everything is. I mean, even the Supreme Court striking down the tariffs, even if the Supreme Court, I guess, is being constitutional for Trump trying to use that provision to put the tariffs on people. I mean, to me, it's just like at all levels. Trump is like the person that shoots himself in the foot on purpose for some reason, number one. People he surrounds himself with. But just because Trump is for something, whoever it is going to be, the left, the middle, whatever, they're going to be against. They're going to be against it just for the sake, that Trump came up with it. What up, Liberty for All? And so my whole beef with Trump is on legitimate grounds. I don't hate stuff that Trump does just because it's him doing it. I'm watching my country turn into the Middle East. There'll be an interview. There's an interview that dropped, or a documentary that dropped, that's sure to be all over social media, kind of like the Nick Shirley thing. I forget the guy's name, but he's up there in New Jersey, I believe. And there's like whole areas of like, what do you call them? I guess you call them like Jewish police and Jewish emergency personnel, and like a whole, like we're in the Middle East. The Muslims are doing it too. They're taking over towns, they're creating towns, they're building mosques, they're building or taking over infrastructure And they got their people. They got their Sharia peoples, you know? And so under Trump, I don't even recognize this country. It looks like the fucking Middle East. When I watch the news, it's all ghetto-ass black trash up against, you know, the Democrats, up against Republican warmongering, Israel first types. And it's nonsense. It is nonsense. It is beyond ridiculous. And so I'm just seeing that. I'm seeing that. I'm watching that as I'm getting pinched at every corner for taxes, taxes on everything, bills and taxes. Bills that you shouldn't even, can you imagine that whoever it is, State Farm, I put S's on the end of stuff on purpose sometimes just to, I don't know, put emphasis on, maybe I sound retarded, sure, but I put emphasis on how retarded it is. I just throw an S on something where an S doesn't go, but we did some censuses. I don't recognize this country under Trump. I didn't recognize it under Biden. I mean, don't get it twisted. But you know how many people there are out there? The Bonginos, the cat turds, all these people. There's basically like propagandists for Trump, just like there was under Biden. So there's just all this craziness. And I'm telling you right now, before I lose reception here, there's no way you undo this. Anything that the government has done, whether it was Obamacare or flooding our country with illegals and refugees and all this stuff, none of it will ever be undone. You ain't undoing these enclaves. Instead of people coming here from other countries, people that are already here, whatever, and assimilating, they're making their own, this ain't Little Italy. Little Italy, I mean, I'll have to go back through the history book. I don't want to speak. I'll speak and I'll get it wrong, right? Did Little Italy have like its own little police force? The mob, huh? Well, I don't know. We're getting squeezed at every corner. We're getting, every little nickel and dime squeezed out of us. Our tax dollars are going overseas, and our country starting to resemble a third world shithole. And it doesn't matter who gets in there. People could vote. People could, you know what I mean? People are so upset, and I'm still all jacked up. I'm just all jacked up, eating dust these last bunch of days. It's so damn dry out here. I think we're back under a burn ban. I don't take no allergy pills when I get up either. I probably should, but I don't take any. I don't take anything. I take some Tylenol here and there. But get squeezed at every corner and not have anything left over to show for it. Americans are struggling. And I never do these chats usually from some 3,000 or 10,000 foot view or something. No, I mean, metaphorically, well, obviously the saying's always metaphorically, but still literally metaphorically, maybe sometimes on something important, just giving my take on something that maybe I'm not involved with. But as far as being maxed out when I'm making better money than I've made in my entire career, doing the best that I've done, as straight and arrowed as I've ever been, and still, it's still a struggle. It's still a struggle because of taxes, because of stifling of innovation. I want to start my own business so bad. About to run out of reception. I want to start my own business so bad, but the red tape I'm going to have to cut through to try to do this, who knows, man. But if the Mexicans can do it, then I can do it. I hope everybody's having a good one. I'm just talking shit this morning. Hope everybody's getting out there trying to make some money the best we can. But I only speak on like this subject because at the ground level, everybody I know, I'm in sales, everybody I know, it's tough for everybody right now. Nobody wants to say the quiet part out loud. I say it and I get shit on. Peace.